Hello and welcome back to more Grey Zone Warfare. Let's just remember to press the O to mute the helicopters. So in this episode, and I know that the first loot guide for the starting town became a bit long. So I thought in this episode we would just very quickly go through the places once more and actually show how quick you can do it, especially once you have access to better gear. And now there is something to be said about what ammo to use. Because let's just have a look at Gunny here. So normally when you start up the game, you will, depending on the version you buy of the game, there are some supporters editions that you can buy that where you will start with different kind of loot. You will start with different kinds of equipment, weapons, ammo, things like that. But when you are level 1, you only have access to, where is the 565? Yeah, you have access to Full Metal Jacket and you have access to the SP ammo. So how ammo works in this game, and let us actually go to level 2 also to just show an example. So you can see there are different stats. So there's an accuracy modifier that goes up the better the ammo is. Then there is a durability modifier. This is how much extra damage your weapon takes from using a better ammunition. Then there is the stop by armor class. This is what kind of armor class that will stop the round. Higher is better in terms of what the ammo will pass through. So this ammo will go through NIJ3. This ammo will go through NIJ2, and this ammo will get stopped by basically every kind of basic chest ammo. Not ammo, basic chest armor. Does that mean that your rounds will always penetrate? No, it does not. Does that mean that these rounds will never penetrate better armor classes? No, it does not either. I think that is also affected by it is the muzzle velocity. The higher muzzle velocity, the better chance you have of piercing. So even though that this round here is technically stopped by every single piece of armor, there is a chance that it can go through some armors. Of course, it will not go through the best armor in the game, which is classified as 3++. This is the best armor currently in the game. I don't know if they will add better armor, but 3++ is the best type of ammo and armor in the game. And in order to pierce that, again, not guaranteed to pierce it, but as you can see, this is stopped by 4, armor class 4, so to speak. But this also incurs a 100% durability penalty. You will become more accurate with this ammo. So what ammo should you use? Well, just for sake of convenience, and this is why I have different magazines to sort of, these are standard FMJ rounds. My black, these are all 60 round magazines. So the black, if we place it up in tiers, it will go like this. So this is the standard FMJ ammo. You can just do a quick unload here and then have it store underneath. And this is just how I like to do it. So I use these magazines for FMJ ammo. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do. It's just for convenience that I can very quickly, depending on where I want to do missions or where I want to loot, I can then very quickly grab the magazines that I want. So this is for FMJs. These are for armor piercing, also known as M8055. These are sort of mid-tier ammo. These are the black magazines, and these, the M995, also armor piercing, but these are the current end-game ammo. Don't know if they will add more. I have no idea. So what ammo should you use? Well, I usually, just for the sake of convenience, just run this ammo, except if I'm going into Midnight Sapphire, Fort Nerith, or Tiger Bay. Then I switch to these magazines, and I will use the M995 ammo, this one here. Then I will use that one. Now there is something to be said about not using better ammo than you have to, because you will cause more wear on your weapons, more wear and tear. I also believe that this weapon simulates wound cavities. So if you are using very high armor piercing ammo against non-armored targets, there is a higher chance that the bullet will simply just pass straight through them and not cause any kind of wound cavities in their bodies. So if you don't hit any vital organs, you will not do a lot of damage to them, and you can actually kind of, not hurt yourself in that way, but you will be playing at a kind of disadvantage if you are going up against dudes who have no armor at all. You are just as good to use SP ammo because they will cause a lot of soft tissue damage. The reason why I run this ammo is because, and this is not a flex at all, but as you can see here on my accuracy, I have very good accuracy with my assault rifles. I tend to do a lot of headshots, and therefore you can just use whatever ammo unless they are using helmets, of course, but then you might just be better off just using just use this ammo and then just go for the headshots. Let me just very quickly, just to actually make sure that I have the most optimal gear for this. Again, this will not be a sort of guide. This will just be me showing off how quickly you can actually hit those places that we hit in the loot video. And for that, I would actually prefer to be fully geared out, just so in case we take fire, we have a bigger chance of not dying and not causing any kind of stupid incidents like we did in the last episode. We didn't die, but we should have died 2 times in that guide video. Luckily, we didn't. Again, always check there's a mackerel in there. Always check the donation box. You're going to India too. Okay, so this is actually a new server. And the reason why this is technically a fairly new server, that is because of the amount of outposts that have not been captured. So we should be able to hit all of these places real quickly.
All birds are currently dispatched.
Ah, god damn it. So there are only 4 birds available at any given time, and because this is a new server, a lot of our helicopters are already taken. So I will just pause the recording and then I'll get back to you once we are at Alpha 2. One thing I will say, that if you are a new player, you actually need to take a look at the helicopter that's coming in. If it's green, then it's your helicopter, because I have seen a lot of new players just jump on the first helicopter that comes into the base to pick someone up. And usually the new players will just end up somewhere around Tiger Bay or anywhere on the map. So the helicopter you are looking for will be the green one that's coming in. So if you want to make sure that it's your helicopter that's coming in, look if it's green on the map. You can, out here, just click M. You will get this little map here. So you can actually see it, because the upside to just jumping on any random helicopter is that you will actually unlock these landing zones when you get close by. When you land them, you will when you land at one you haven't unlocked before, you will unlock it right away. So yeah, sorry about that. Hope I didn't deafen you. So this is the route I normally take when I go through. And hit these places. So I will just show this off real quick, and then this will be hopefully a fairly quick little episode. Now I am using, and I will go over the weapons that I am using in another video to show off how I build them and what weapon I actually used and for what I use them for. Now this has a scope. it starts at just 1 magnification, and then it goes all the way to, I think it's 10 magnification. And you scroll in, and you scroll out to zoom out. Now you can see it takes quite a while. There is a little trick to actually do it very quickly, and that is while you are zoomed in, you can press Control and middle mouse button, and it will immediately zoom all the way in and zoom all the way out. It is I don't think many people know about this, because sometimes when I'm close to other players, I can hear them, because you can hear that little click noise that it makes. You can actually hear that noise if you're standing next to someone who is zooming in and out with their weapons. So let's just come over here, and this is the hole I was talking about in the wall in the other episode. So let us just crouch down. Yes, now there are 2 enemies standing right here. Thank you. Let's just take a look. I don't think he is there that time. Famous last words, of course. Nope, he actually is. He is standing. That was piss poor shooting on my part. He's dead. Again, always remember to check, and always remember to check any bags they have. I cannot tell you how many times I find items on dead NPCs. So unlock 2137. Open it up. That was unfortunate. That's a shit outcome from that safe. Oh, you are there this time. Thank you. Let's just reload real quick. Now remember what I said about... No, actually we killed him. I forgot about that. Let me just... Yeah. See, that time he was standing next to the corpse. Tofu. Yeah, let's just take the tofu. Again, this will simply just be a quick video to show how quickly, hopefully, you can hit the loot places that we hit in the guide video. Anything here? Anything on you? Some money. Don't think we will hit the 21,700 that we hit in the previous video, unfortunately. I actually want to turn on my laser. That's seen in daytime. No, so I don't think, of course, this wooden container. I don't really need that. Not wooden container, this wooden equipment box. Don't really need that. And yeah, that's the dude upstairs that we can hear. Another doctor's key. Oh, we don't want to head out. Let us just go and kill him right away. Thank you. Let's take that. You can see again, cannot stress it enough, always check everything. Yeah, let's just take the tuna. Anything over here? No cigarettes. Let's take those. The middle box. Yeah, this is not going to be a very good loop run. I can already see that now. We need to get really lucky in Town Hall. Or maybe in here. With this crate here. Nope. Not at all in a Glock 17. Yeah, nothing really good. A duffel bag maybe. No, let's just loot that. I'm not going to check the bathroom for medical items. Don't really need them. There is a mortar around. See, this is a bit unfortunate that we already get over encumbered. But you know what? Let's hump it. Let's just hump our way through, not hump our way through. That's not what we are going to do. Oh, that was wrong on my part. We did loot him. What are these two dead dudes? We did loot those. Let's go and check the briefcase. And yeah, now it will take a bit longer because we actually are over encumbered. But let us go and check here. Nope. Nothing in that. Nope. You might also want to actually check the back of these pickup trucks because they sometimes have duffel bags and purses and whatnot in the back of the truck. Should be two guys out here. Yes. Let us take the one standing still. We did hit him. He's dead. And we could do this a lot quicker if we weren't over encumbered, but I want to get that mortar on back to sell just to actually have just at least some money from this run. I know we don't have to, but let us just kill him. Now we are coming down on the backside is not correct term, but on the back portion of the town hall building. He is dead. Now, there are quite a few dudes here, so you always need to be careful. You don't ever want to get cocky in this game. If you get cocky in this game, you'll probably end up dead real quick. And I know they heard me because I heard someone actually talk. Shit, I know we have one on our right side. I saw him out of our corner, out of Mike, not of our corner. God damn it. Die, please. We need to be careful because they can sometimes flank. Where the fuck are you going? Bleed out, please, or die. Either one. Let me just very quickly do this. Yeah, there's still one dude left. Saw his shadow. Die, please. Anything good to loot here? We also killed one over there. Let's go and loot him. Another doctor's office key. Let's actually drink that while we can. Let's take that. Pretty sure that it might actually have been that dude that came running out. That's usually standing in that room there. But let us go in through the back door and actually see if he is there. He is. There is still a dude upstairs. As I said in the previous video, he sometimes comes down. So you need to be careful. Anything good in here? No, this will definitely be a shit run. I mean, sometimes you have good luck and sometimes you have whatever this run is will end up being. Let us check these extra rooms here. No. Oh, 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 oh. No, I cannot jump because I'm carrying way too much. Need to be careful that dude won't come down and shoot us in the back. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, and as you can see, this time he's not coming out through the door. He was about to, though, but not exactly. Okay, so anything interesting in here this time? Let's get the Romanian dong here. Dong HG. Yeah, why not? Oop. Smartphone, again, always check tables. The equipment box, don't really need anything in there. What the hell, dude? Yeah, that's my bad. You are dead. And as you can see, nothing on the table this time. There is a dark pearl necklace that we will definitely take. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, the duffel bag we definitely want to get. Let's actually get all of these stored up in here. The Vaseline can also go in there for some reason. Nothing else. Nope. Nothing. 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 Maybe we get lucky here. No, not a second more round. A red dot. Another red dot. A flash hider. Okay, so that was the criminal hideout and the what's it called? The town hall. So we want to I mean, Tempest is not our control. There's technically not any of these places that's under our control. Okay, let's hit the convenience store. What the fuck are you doing here? He actually managed to hit us. I think he even hit us. Yeah, he hit us twice with a shotgun. What the fuck is he doing all the way down here? Again, you don't have to do anything about the light wounds. They will close up on themselves, but there is something to be said. If you have suffered multiple light wounds, you will lose a decent amount of blood and you will become dizzy and it will be harder for you to see. So if you are suffering from many light wounds, definitely consider patching them up. And I would say in the beginning, definitely patch up all of your wounds just to get familiar with the system. Okay, so we need to be very careful here. I see someone just down the road, but let's just take a prone position here. Zoom all the way in, and let's kill him with a headshot. Now there is 3 dudes right in here to the left that we need to take care of. There should be a 3rd person somewhere. I really hate these situations. Okay, he's there. He technically didn't hear us. He's dead. Good. Let's zoom all the way out. Now that's another little thing I will say. If you have been using your scope fully zoomed in, you can see whenever I walk, you get this That's the eye relief on the scope that's messing up because you are so zoomed in and you are walking. If you have been using your scope fully zoomed in, always zoom all the way out when you are done. It is much better to start from a fully zoomed out point of view. If you get jumped or if you have to shoot someone quick, it is much better to start all the way zoomed out and then zoom in than having to find someone quickly. Like you can see how hard it can be to actually locate someone with this. So get in the habit of always zooming your scope out, or leave it at, I mean, if you are preferable at using 2.5 or maybe 3, leave it at that, but don't have your scope zoomed all the way in all the time. Goddamn stupid graphical. Oh, why the fuck are you running away? Die, please. Don't die now. God damn it. God damn, stop fucking up my accuracy. Thank you.
Welcome to our store. Please visit the counter to see today's special offers.
Vaseline, you can go in there. Some more dollars. Some more cigarettes. Let's go in and take a look at this. Yeah, $600, that's at least something. Let's get something to drink here.
Please have your ID ready when buying alcohol or tobacco products. We
Let's
appreciate
eat
your
this.
cooperation.
Want to get rid of one more item because then we can do something for the warehouse. Yeah, let's do that. Then do this. Then we can have you go there. Let me just real quick top up our ammo. Like so.
Welcome to our store. Please visit
Now
the
what
counter
I'm
to see
about to
today's
do
special
here,
offers.
I will not advise that you do unless you are 100% sure that no other players will come to steal your stuff. Because I cannot jump, so I cannot hit the... I cannot make to that special place inside inside the warehouse. But I will go in and I will drop my backpack right here. That way I can actually climb up if the game would allow me. Then I just have to regain some of my stamina so I can actually make that jump. God damn it. Oh, come on, come on. And yeah, because we are exhausted, that red icon in the left corner, we cannot climb. If only I had an energy drink. Does this give? No, this doesn't give us any stamina regen. Oh, come on, god damn it. Thank you. Now let's hope that this actually makes up for it. Money and money, nope. There's nothing here. The cooler doesn't really matter. Let's just take it anyway. So we are technically full up, not technically, we are actually full up. So if you have I would say a better understanding of what is actually more valuable, you can go to a water tower from here, and then just drop the non-valuable loot and hope that that you can carry it all the loot you get from water tower. Or you can go to an outpost. And in this case, we will have to fight to take over that outpost. The doctor's key, we will not pick that up. Yeah, but we will take that. Let's get you back in there. So yeah, I will just make my way up to Vanguard. And then I will see you once we are ready to engage that outpost and take it over. So see you guys in just a second. And here we are. We got eyes on Vanguard now. I don't technically see any enemies. That does not mean that they are not there. They definitely will be. And you need to kill everyone in the outpost and then get to that computer there and then take over the outpost. They may all of them be on this side, on the front side of that house there. I don't like this one bit. And I will say usually in the small outposts, again, these one with just one dot in them. Let me just remove that. There are maybe between 2 and 5 enemies, I will say. I don't know if it's random, but it may just have been because I have come across outposts where someone have shot some of the dudes before and the corpses have despawned. That there only were 2. But I'm pretty sure I've also come across some places where there are 5. But most of the times there are 3 or 4. The big outpost, I would say, can have as many as 6 or 7 people in them. Okay, this is actually really, really, really interesting. Oh, shit. Is that the only dude? Yep, apparently that's the only dude here. So, you get a little XP for taking over these places, and let us just go ahead and remove all of this loot. And we did donate. Yeah, we are getting shit money at this time. Banshee. Let us just sell all of this stuff. Yeah. Turncoat. That one. Lab rat. What else? These 3 rings here. Did we also get a sapphire pendant? I want to say we did. I want to say we actually got a sapphire pendant, but I'm not. I should have checked that before. I'm pretty sure we got a sapphire pendant, so let's just sell one of those. And let's actually see. Yeah, you can see we are quite a ways off from actually hitting 27,000. No, not 27, 21,700. How is this looking? That's good. Okay, so we still need to hit up water tower. Again, we will maybe... I mean, if we get lucky, we could make a couple of thousands. That will take us to... I would say we're going to make maybe 12,000 from this run. And we have spent, I would say so far, around 28, 30 minutes. I know the video are a little bit longer, but I have spent a little bit of time just yapping about some stuff. So yeah, let me just... Well, that's the entrance we just cleared. We need to hit the entrance at the water tower. And I won't go into the lumberyard on this run because, again, as I said in the guide video, that is mostly to do. That is mostly a place you want to hit if you want better equipment. It is not a place you want to go if you want to make money. Of course, you can sell the equipment, but the stuff you get in there is usually not worth that much. Okay, so there is one outside this back entrance to water tower that we need to take care of. Oh, I have approached water tower from a completely different angle than I normally do. Yeah, so he's right over there. What the hell? Yeah, we are getting shot at because I'm a complete idiot. Where the hell did he go? Did he go inside? Yeah, he's standing right there. At least I hope that's him. I need to go back and check the video on why I didn't take out that dude inside with a headshot, because I could have sworn I hit him in the head. And he isn't wearing a helmet, so he should not be able to have survived that. It may have something to do with the next shot. But we will see where we actually hit him once we get over here. Okay, so apparently we didn't hit him at all. That is somewhat surprising, I would say. And again, this episode will just be a quick bonus episode, just to show off how quickly. Again, you can do it much quicker if you don't talk as much as I have and just got straight to actually hitting these places. A little bit more money, that always helps. Now, I know that there are definitely still guys alive in here. Yeah. God damn it. Whoa, I just alt-tapped there. That could have got me into a lot of trouble. Clear there. Now there should be more guards in here. Yeah. Good, you are dead. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say that there should be maybe one more guard. Nothing in here. Nope. Let me just check that to make sure. Nope. You can go through these tents. I don't think there's anything in that tent. There is a medic bag in that tent here. Isn't there a medic bag? No, apparently not. I must be remembered incorrectly. That made no sense grammatically. I think I want to make sure that... Okay, fair enough. Now, I really don't like these situations where my brain is telling me that there should be more dudes in this place, but there ain't. I always get so fucking paranoid when having to clear places where I believe that there should be more enemies than there are. Okay, no one in here, I think. No, but we need that duffel bag. Yeah, we will not loot those. Again, this is a shit loot run. This is really, really on the low side of what you can expect from doing this. Unless they nerfed these areas in the recent patch. I know they have. I'm pretty sure they have been shadow nerfing some of the places. Nope, not 99. 8899. Because there is a place that I will go through when we do the mid-level guide. And that's a place where when I started playing this game, I usually made around... It wasn't uncommon for me to make anywhere between 40 and 50,000 per run I hit there. And I am nowhere near that amount of money anymore. Okay, so this place might actually make up for it just a little bit. Nope. We will take those, but yeah. Let us take those just to bring something back home with us. Okay, so... See, I fucking knew that there should be one more left here. Where the hell is he? God damn it. He could have very easily killed us before. Okay, so let us just hit... Yeah, let's go to... you know, let's actually hit the checkpoint. Just on our way out. It's not that there are anything special at the checkpoint. There is a one of those blue UN equipment crates, but it can net you a couple of $100 extra. And there is only, I believe, one dude in that checkpoint. Now there may be some guys in here on the left. Yeah, there is. Thank you. And yeah, you can cancel the animation. You don't have to sit through it. If you just you click the V button, and as soon as you get the number, you just double click your right mouse button to actually, if you click once, you zoom in. But if you double click, you cancel that animation also, and that can be used to just very quickly check your ammo count. Round sunglasses. Yeah, there is nothing really here to come and get. Can get the hand mirror, it sells for a couple of bucks. Can also get these sunglasses. No, let's just take the sunglasses. Let's loot everything. I mean, we have the... oh, that's a fancy jacket. $55. We'll definitely take that. Ooh, premium coffee. Again, a couple of bucks. It's better than nothing. Especially since we just had a very shitty loot run. Okay, so I definitely see one dude. Right there, I see two dudes. Now they did, not the most recent patch, but the patch before that, I think. They did add more enemies to certain locations. They also added some more patrols to the map. But some places that didn't have enemies before, they got enemies, and some places that had a few enemies got a few enemies more. So just know that they also change that from time to time. Nothing, and we are thirsty. That's what that icon in the top left corner means. So let us just drink some nectar from heaven. I'm not actually sure what's in here. And that's just a cooler. There's this medical cabinet. You might get lucky and find some good mid items in there. Yeah, this helmet can actually sell for a few. You know what? A certain thing you can do is you can do this, because these backpacks, no, we cannot because we're carrying, but these backpacks, you can store as many items in them as they actually take up inventory space. So you kind of gain you don't gain or lose any inventory space from taking them. It's only a matter of the weight that you carry. Oh, and let us just go ahead and call.
Exfil confirmed.
Let's go ahead and call the transport.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA 30 seconds.
And I will just pause the recording while we wait for the helicopter, so I will see you guys back at base camp. And not quite back at base camp, but let's just enjoy
Ready up. We're taking off.
the beautiful sunset. Well, it's not particularly beautiful this time around. But yeah, this was just to quickly show off how quick you can actually do this basic loot run that I just showed off. I probably should have included a doctor's office, just to you can hit the doctor's office if you want to get higher tier medical items than what you can buy when you start the game. But you need to get very lucky if you find booze in the doctor's office. But there is a mission. One of the starter missions in the city actually takes you to the doctor's office, so there is that. Okay, let us see. We don't have anything there.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Okay, let us just have a quick look and see. We didn't get... Yeah, we almost got no money from this loot run, unfortunately. Banshee, Lab Rat, Handshake will buy the sunglasses. Yeah, this is I mean, this might be one of the worst loot runs that I have had in the starter city. We did make 11,700. Oh, we're actually not done selling items. You can see a couple of bucks, 27 bucks for the coffee. But yeah, we made 11,800, so 10,000 less than what we did the first time around. But again, this can be done. I would say that once you familiarize yourself with the route and you don't spend as much time talking as I do, and depending on how good a shot you are, again, let me just check and see if my accuracy is still very high. But depending on how good a shot you are and how many fights you choose to take, you can probably do it. I want to say maybe 35 minutes you can do this loot run in. And that is still fairly good, because what you can technically do, if you just want to make a lot of money very quick in the beginning of the game, you can log into a server, do the loot run, log out, change the region to another region where you still have a good ping. Then you can log into that region. So you enter into a new server, not maybe a new server that is just starting up, but you will enter into a new server you haven't been on before. And then you can do the loot run, and then you can just log out and rinse repeat. So log out, change region, log back in, do the loot run, and you can make quite a lot of money doing it that way. So yeah, as I said, just a quick bonus video that ended up being almost 1 hour. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the fish. And I'll see you guys next time. Please take care. Bye.